it's Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today is decorating my Filofax Friday. So I am going to be decorating my Filofax pages for the week of October. This is the 43rd week of October, and it is the week before Halloween. So I am going to decorate this week with like a Halloween theme because the week of Halloween is actually my birthday week, so I am going to be doing a different theme for that since it is my birthday. So this is going to be my Halloween decoration for this week, and here are the items that I used. I will be using this stamp set, which is by Inky Antics. It's right here, and I think I purchased this from Hobby Lobby. But it looks like this, and the stamps that I'm going to be using are this spiderweb stamp right here, this owl stamp, and this cute little cat with the spider hanging down, and maybe this little spider right there. So that's the stamp set I will be using, and I am also going to be stamping with the Studio L2E Planet set, and I will be using this stamp right here for my checklist. And to stamp with those, I will be using this ink, and it is the VersaFine Onyx Black. I love using this ink because it gives you a very nice, fine, detailed stamp image, so that's why I love using this stamp. And for the other stamps, I will be using the Colorbox Pigment ink in silver, my Versa Magic chalk inks in Persimmon and Jumbo Java. As you can see, I've already stamped a couple of those stamps here. So that's pretty much overall what this is going to be looking like. And then the washi tapes I will be using are these two came together, I believe, and they were part of the Halloween stamp set from washi tape set from Michaels. And then this one I don't remember where I got. I'm pretty sure it's probably from Michaels as well, but it is this orange polka dot. So it's going to be like a polka dot Halloween purple theme there. Purple, black, and orange. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is get my Precision X-Acto scissors. I'll be using that to cut my washi tape. And then let's go ahead and grab my washi tape here. And let's lay this down onto the paper. I'm just going to turn this paper over, and I want to see this date and the day right there, so I won't be blocking those. What I'm going to do is with this washi tape, I'm actually just going to cut it in a diagonal pattern like so, and then lay that down there. And let's trim that off. And then let's lay down the bottom tape, and I'll be using the black with the purple polka dot. And then I'm going to take my orange, I'm going to run it along the side where the holes are, and then punch it so that it acts like a page reinforcer. So let's go ahead and just punch that out already. I'm going to take my Repesco hole punch and just take off that bottom right there, flip it over. I'll flip this page over so that I can see the holes and just simply line it up with the hole punch. This hole punch, however, punches holes a little bit larger than the Filofax paper. Filofax paper has, I believe it's 5mm holes. And this hole punch punches 6mm holes, so it's going to be bigger by 1mm. So then let's go ahead and now stamp my checklist. I am using the clear stamps, so I just took out the clear stamps, and what I did is that I aligned the circles on this line of the grid right here. It's in the center, and then I'm using this line right here as my guide because I can only put so much of the stamp onto the paper. I don't want the entire thing. I only want about that much. So this is going to be my guide as to how much ink I'm going to put onto the stamp. So let me get my mat. You want sort of like a mouse pad or a pad underneath when you're stamping so that you get more of that pressure onto the paper. I'm going to take my VersaFine Onyx Black, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink the stamp on this side, of the stamp so that I end up right there. So I'm lining that at the edge of the ink pad, so that way I only get that much ink. You guys can see that how this part right here doesn't have any ink on it, only that part that I want. And I'm actually going to stamp this upside down because I want the bullets to be in the middle of the page instead of the edge. And then I am going to align this bottom line of the stamp with this line right here. Lay that down and just move my fingers towards the middle of the stamp and make sure I get all of that down. And then, so it's going to look like that. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that. I'm going to flip this over again just so that I can get the edge of the ink pad right where I want it, like so. Flip that over and stamp again. And again, I am using this line right here as my guide. Let's just keep doing that. If you go a little bit over, as you can see I did go a little bit over here, you can just take your baby wipe and very gently just clean it off. I think that's pretty good. Now you can see that there's no ink here. Okay, almost done. Put that right here in the bottom. And then my last stamp is actually going to fill up this entire space right there because the washi tape is a little bit thick. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Let's put that right here. Like so. So there you go. I'm going to clean this stamp off really quickly, just so that it doesn't stain the stamp too much. Because it is a pigment ink. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and stamp up my little friends right here. I have my spider web, which I'm going to stamp in this pigment silver, and this clear block I am using the Fiskars clear blocks, and they come in lots of different sizes. I would definitely recommend getting this stamp block because it, if I can find it, comes in lots of different sizes, and these are perfect for your Studio L2E Planet steps because they can fit those small words really well, as you can see there. Especially these little ones. You want a small block. So I liked using these. Again, these are by Fiskars. I'll leave the name down below in the description bar. I have, let's put on my spider webs now. Gonna put that right about there. And I am going to stamp it right here in this corner. And I'm not going to just put it down there. I'm actually going to like use just part of the stamp. About right there. So that's that there. Then take that off. Just clean that off really quick. And then let's take my cat. I'm actually putting the sticky part face up and then taking my grid and then just placing it where I want it to be so that I can see. Okay, I want it about right there. So I'm going to stamp my cat in orange. And then I'm going to put this cat, let's see, probably in the middle here. And these are nice enough that you can write over it and you can still see the stamped image. And let's go ahead and stamp my owl. And I'm going to be using a brown color, my Jumbo Java. I'm going to put this guy right here in this corner. Like so. So that's how the pages are going to look like. I'm going to add a few more Halloween stickers. So I've gone ahead and put some stickers on to the page here using these stickers, the sticker sheet that I got from Dollar Tree. So you don't have to use expensive materials to be decorating your pages. You can definitely go to the 99-cent store and find some great stuff. I did add a little bit of an accent here, as you can see at the edge of the page here, just to kind of ground it a little bit. I felt like it was kind of missing something, so I've gone ahead and taken my Persimmon Versamagic chalk ink again, and then you can do this directly onto the page if you don't have a sponge dauber, and just simply flick it onto the page like so. Or what you can do is, if you have a sponge dauber, you can use a sponge dauber, you can use a makeup sponge. If you don't have one of these, you can definitely use makeup sponges you have extra. Just dab it onto the ink pad like that. And then I am just going to flick the ink onto the edge of the paper like so. And you can see it gives it a little bit of a smoky look to it. If you guys can see it there. I'm going to keep doing that all across the edge of this page here. And that's just going to bring out a little pop of color to tie in with the orange on that side of the page. And I'm putting this all over the edge of the page like this. And that's pretty much how it's gonna look like. You can do this with any ink pad, and that's pretty much how it's gonna look like completed. So stay tuned at the end of the week to see how this all turns out, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.